Yeah, violent offenders.
I've been doing this for 9 years.
Right. That's why I wanted to, show you. I actually wanted to speak with the sheriff because I have this statute says persons convicted of a violent felony. Drug possession is not a violent felony.
Yes, it is.
It's not violent.
Yes,
it's non-violent.
Yes, it is. It's violent. You got to fire. You got a vest, whatever. You ain't supposed to have possession of that to start with.
So
not being a felon.
So you saying that drug possession is a violent?
It can be. Yes, it can be listed as a violent.
But listen to what the statute says. It says, except as otherwise provided in this section, it is unlawful.
She gonna get your vest for you.
No, sir. She told me on the phone just now that she told me yesterday I was going to. You're
gonna have to appeal it and go through the court and get the paperwork from them to say it's dismissed. But what were you charged with prior to that to be a felon? Come here, Mom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you talking to me too now.
How you doing, man?
Good.
And she also cited a federal.
First of all,
yes, sir.
if they went in your house,
yes, sir.
First of all, they had a right to be there because it was a domestic.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. The whole situation, Mr. What's your name again?
T.J. George.
T.J.
I'm the
George.
sheriff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to get feisty with you.
No, you got an attitude. You're gonna lose that. If you gonna goddamn talk to me in there, you're gonna lose that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now I ain't shaking your hand. I'm shaking in a minute. But you're gonna lose that attitude now.
I don't got an attitude.
Yeah, you do,
boss man. That's just my demeanor.
Well, your demeanor's gonna change if you're gonna deal with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm gonna treat you good.
Yes, sir.
You ain't gonna act fool around me now.
I appreciate you.
I mean that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you. Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen that way. You can talk to me, but lose that attitude like we corrupt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We ain't corrupt. I run this thing right.
Right. Exactly.
Come on in here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Start your shit over now.
Yes, sir.
Sit down there.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Mr. Joy. So let me first of all let me apologize for you.
I said your apology.
Yes, sir. From the
I've been doing this 39 years. When
Yes,
I
sir.
took this office, I locked up 42
Yes, sir.
fucking deputies.
and I voted for you. To be honest with you,
You can't vote, you a felon.
I vote every year.
Good, I need to know your name because I'm going to
Yeah.
report that.
Yes, sir.
Give
My
me your
name is
name.
Ryan Burgess.
Give me your driver's license.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You come up here wanting to start some shit with me
No,
today?
I'm not starting. So this is I'm about to I'm don't want to get off on the wrong foot with you. I'm a
started
good
that
guy.
start
I
with.
work every day, Mr. Joy.
That ain't got nothing to do
No,
with it.
I'm gonna tell you about myself now. So I'm from Lake City originally.
Well,
know,
I'm originally
I
from
know
Old
that.
Town.
I know that.
I was a deputy. I've been here 39 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So as far as the federal drugs, I started off in the streets back in the day growing up, over there in Lake City. And I got in some trouble, raising up in the wrong neighborhood. Well, I went to federal prison in 2009. I did 5 years. And I was out for 5 years on probation. Ever since 2009, when Glenn Kirby them arrested me in 2009, I haven't been in no trouble
Well,
since.
you're still a felon. It's on your record.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I can't do nothing about that.
Yeah.
That's
So-
long for I was sheriff.
Right,
As far as the vest, who'd you say you dealt with?
Well, her name is Kennedy Summons. Yesterday I spoke with her, Mr. Joy, and she said
You ain't
that
got to call me mister.
I got respect for you. I got respect
you
for
act
you.
like you had respect earlier.
No, I apologize for that.
Yes, sir.
Come down to my office.
I'm turning that light down now. I'm not in office.
You coming back this way or you going?
I'm headed back that way.
All right, I just need you to check on something. And then,
Yes, sir.
so the uniformed deputies went out there because you in the domestic.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm gonna tell you the whole situation.
Please do.
Yes, sir.
Not
So-
telling just what you want me to hear.
Right. So, my fiance at the time, she got upset with me.
Okay, so we were called there. You made it sound like we pulled up in a garage of 5 people and just went in your house and just tore your shit up.
I apologize about that.
Well, damn it, that's what you did.
The officer, I apologize about that now. So the officer that actually took me, they was cool. It wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? He was talking to me the whole way up here. And even the investigator, he was telling me, that hey, if this case get dismissed, you can get that. Yes, sir. I can take a water. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So, Yeah, like I was saying, I've been working. I drive trucks ever since like Glenn Kirby and Rolling Rose them arrested me back. I admit to everything I did. You know, I did my time, and I've been living right ever since I got out of federal prison in 2013. I was on federal probation for 5 years thereafter. I've never been involved in anything. So when she called the cops, she was upset at me at the moment. And called the cops.
Now, whose fault is that? It ain't ours. We don't. We didn't think of nothing. Just come up here to go to your house.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. There.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And see, that's are you here? Okay, 10:26. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
No, I got it. You know Ryan Antonio
Burgess.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
Burgess.
Rolling Rose, Glenn Kirby.
Well, he's up here wanting his vest back, but he's a felon. Am I right on? In federal pen, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's that?
Yeah. This is Rollins.
Let me speak to him, man. Them guys. Hey, how's it going, Rolling Rose?
All right.
Yeah, this is Ryan Burgess. I was telling Mr. TJ Joy just now, you know, that you and Glenn Kirby and them arrested me back in 2009, and I admitted, and he can tell you that I was straight up with Rolling Rose and Glenn Kirby them from the moment they put handcuffs on me. They had me. And
Why'd you start that shit in the lobby back? We pulled up and went in there like they were hiding the vest and all that.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about to show you this on my camera.
No. I don't. But we got it in evidence. We're not hiding anything.
No. Yep. That's why I apologize for you for coming off like that. What I was trying to tell you is, I can show it to you on my phone. The officer.
I do not
okay.
want to see it.
I understand.
They got body cameras. If I wanted to see it, I'd get the body camera.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But the vest is in there. It ain't like they stole it. They had a right to get it because you were a felon.
Yes, sir. But listen at this. So when they arrested me, they told me, look, even the officer, even the investigator, I can't think of his name, but it's been over 2 years ago now. It's just the case been pending. It's just been recently dismissed back in February. Mm-hmm. So I'm just trying to get my vest. But I keep it in my house. I've been shot. I actually had to kill somebody. Rolling Rose know that. The night I killed somebody that comes, so I keep my vest in my house because I did that back in 2008. I keep a vest in my house because somebody actually walked in my house back in 2008 with guns out. So I don't walk it. I don't even leave out the house with it.
Did you hear what I said?
I'm not. Yes, sir. I understand.
You're not supposed. Rollins, am I correct on that?
That's right.
Yeah, you can't even possess it.
You can't possess it. So what is the point of you trying to discuss? You want the vest back?
Yes, sir. But Miss Kent, this is what I was trying to tell you. She called me yesterday and said, you come up here and get your... Yes, sir. She said, come up here and get your vest. You can get it back. Then she called me when I was right down the street and said, hey, I talked to somebody and they said you can't have the vest because you're a violent felony. So, and she cited this case law. So I wanted to show her that she's misinterpreted. I've never been convicted of this case law. Say 2024 South Carolina Code Law, Title 16, Crimes of and Offenses, Chapter 3, Offenses Against a Person, Section 16.3, 1085, Violent Offenders prohibited from purchasing, owning, or using body armor exceptions. Except as otherwise provided in this subsection, it is unlawful for a person who has been convicted of a violent crime, as described in Section 16.160, to purchase, own, possess, or use body armor. A person who has been convicted of a violent crime, whose employment, livelihood, or safety is dependent on his ability to purchase, own, possess, or use body armor, may petition the chief of police of the local unit of government in which he resides, or he has not resided in a local unit of government that has a police department, or may petition the county sheriff for written permission to purchase, own, possess, or use body armor. Okay, that was the South Carolina law. All right, and she also referenced a federal law because she said that
listen to me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You're not supposed to have a bulletproof vest.
I'm not a. So listen.
You're not a felon.
I'm not a violent felony.
You're a felon.
But the statute, and she referenced this law right here, and I wanted to show it to her. It says federal law makes it illegal for anyone who's been convicted of a felony crime of violence, state or federal, to purchase, own, or possess body armor except in cases where it is necessary for a job and approved by the employer. A crime of violence is any felony that involves the use, attempted use, or threat of physical force against any person or property. A person convicted of illegally purchasing, owning, or possession of body armor faces up to 3 years in federal prison. So
Don't forget you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I won't forget it. And I appreciate you talking with Mr.
No,
Joy.
but you understand where we got into a shit show.
Out there, because I was...
Because you was being an asshole.
Yeah,
you ain't going to be no asshole to TJ Joy.
I understand that.
I'm telling you that.
Yes, sir. Yeah. And I apologize to you. And
I accept your apology.
But
but
to be
I
honest with you,
cannot
Mr.
give
Joy,
yes.
I'm a good guy, to be honest. Like I said...
Well, evidently
yeah.
some of the lifestyle you lived back then's got you to know that there's a felon.
That's where I'm from. I've been to federal prison. Mr. Rolling Rose is on the phone. That's who arrested me back in 2009. Drugs, conspiracy. Rolling Rose, them had an investigation on me, and I admitted everything. That's why I'm trying to paint a picture for you. So back then, the life I was living, I don't live that life no more. I went to when Rolling Rose locked me up. He put me in his white truck, and I've been honest with him from the gate. From the time he put the handcuffs on me, right down the street from him. I was sitting in this office when I walked out of here, and they arrested me down the street. Well, this is what I'm trying to tell you, Mr. Joy. I don't lie, and I have not. And I admit that because I'm a felony because I was convicted of a federal drug conspiracy.
Yes, sir. Certain drug offenses make it violent.
That's what I tried to tell.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. I was not convicted of a violent.
What was you charged with? What was you convicted of?
Convicted of conspiracy to possess and distribute cocaine.
That's a violent
crime. Be a violent
That's
offense.
a violent crime.
It's not violent. I mean,
well, look,
it may not be to you,
but it is by law. By law, it is.
Yes.
So if you want to sit
I didn't
and
catch
talk,
your name, boss man.
I'm Alvin Powell.
Good to meet you, Mr. Alvin. Yes, sir. Good to meet you.
That's about, like I told you, certain degrees of drug.
Yes, sir.
The reason I called you Captain Patrol because he made it sound like we stole something out of his house. But we didn't. We got you did.
Yeah.
God damn it! Don't you?
Because you're the sheriff, I didn't think you had much time to talk to me, so I was trying to be speedy.
You was trying to bullshit.
I was trying to speed with you because I didn't think you had much time to speak.
I'll listen to anybody.
Yes, sir.
But
yes,
I
sir.
ain't gonna tell you no shit.
Yeah, I apologize.
PWID,
yes, sir.
PWID, to distribute, trafficking, all
Right.
of that's violent. Okay.
That's why I got aggravated.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
And see, that's what I was trying to tell you out there.
statute
But
show to
you made it sound like we was playing damn like rats going in and stealing your shit.
But the statute says any person that was convicted of a violent felony against
that is a
person.
violent. Is considered
Drugs,
that drug
anything above PWID
is a violent crime. That's what I tried to tell you.
I mean,
hey, look, man. As many people as you know, you probably find the bulletproof vest. I can't give you this one out of here to do that fact. Okay? Bottom line.
hey, let me see the statute.
Look.
Yes,
at
sir.
me.
Yes, sir.
Look at me. I don't care what you pull up on that phone. I cannot give you that vest. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drug charges. It says drug charges are non-violent.
Certain drug
charges are not.
It says drug charges are non-violent.
What
Likely
does the federal
having.
probation officer say you want this vest? Still on federal probation?
No, I haven't
You
been.
off federal
No,
probation?
sir. Yeah, I've been off. I got locked up in 2009. I did 5 years in federal prison. Got out thereafter. I spent 5 years on federal probation right here in Florence. Never been into everything since until this happened. They took my vest 2 years ago now. The case was pending. So it was recently dismissed back in February. So then I just started a few weeks ago trying to get my vest because I keep it, like I was saying, in 2008, he had Rolling Rose on the phone. I called 911 one night, some guys in my house, outside. They come in the house with guns, blazing, shooting guns, and I shot and killed a guy. I know these people. And every day that I sit in my house, that plays in my head. You know, I wonder if they're going to try to get back at me. So, I could have died. And it's on the 911 call. The lady said, whatever you do, just don't hang this phone up. You know, and that play in my head every single day because I know these people and I'm right around in this area. So, and I could have died that night. So I keep that bulletproof vest in and Rolling Rose was the first person I seen when he showed up that night. And when I slid the door open, he said, what happened to him? The guy was laying on the floor dead. I said, I just shot him. Him and Ski McAllister from Lake City, the first two officers I seen that night. You know, so I mean, so I keep that vest. It's not to walk around with a bulletproof vest on. It's because of what I've been through in my home. You know what I'm saying? That's some scary stuff. That like I can't own a firearm because I'm a convicted felon.
Right.
But
you can't have a vest because you can.
But I like to have a vest because if somebody ever try to kick my door down and come in there blazing with guns, at least while I'm dialing 911, at least I can have a vest on. Yes, sir.
Part of that, don't you understand? I cannot give you this vest. If you go purchase another one, it's still going to be legal. And if we have to go back around and have something else, we'll have to seize it too. That's the law.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Please understand,
Mr. Joy. Based on what I'm telling you, I go to work every day right here in Florence. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a bad person. You know what I'm saying?
But your attitude out there, I see the side of you that, and again, you thought I was going to sit there and listen. I don't do that. I'm going to treat people as good as they let me treat them. And after that, and when I get mad, I'm mad. I don't care. And I think you see that.
I saw that, and that's why I apologize to you.
Well, listen.
Yeah, I didn't mean to come off like that now, because I'm not that type of. If I came off in a disrespectful manner or like I'm aggressive or something like that, I apologize.
But the format you laid out there's like we were unethical. We stole your vest, but then the girl told you could come get it. Then she found out the statute of law that you're a felon, you can't have one. Then you made it sound like they were sneaking there. That's what you said they were trying to hide the vest.
I can show it to you on my phone now. I can show you that. It's video. Yes, sir.
How much drugs have you done in your life?
Never. I don't smoke.
You
I don't
damn
drink.
well brain dead because you don't understand plain English. I can't let the vest go. We put it in evidence. We say we ain't hiding nothing. It isn't like they take it to use it for personal gain. You can't get the vest. I'm sorry.
I understand. Yeah, but even the officer that arrested me, he's on the way driving down here. He said, "Look, that vest." He said, "I mean, if the charges, whatever happened with the charge, if they dismiss you, come back."
He didn't know what he was
He
talking about.
probably didn't know you were a convicted
He didn't
felon
know
at
you.
the time.
Yeah, but the lady Kennedy on the phone earlier when she was on, I was right down because I talked to her
She
yesterday.
didn't know you were a convicted felon when she first told you to come get it.
Yeah, she didn't know yesterday.
Okay.
So today,
So let's do this.
She quoted the chart. She quoted the statute, right? And in the statute, she was reading it to me. But I was right down the street, almost here. That's why I continued to come.
Well, you
She
ain't
said,
getting the vest back.
she said violent. I understand. She said,
And what you were charged with is violent.
okay, yeah, I'll have to. That vest is expensive, man. That's, you know what I'm saying. That's where, and I purchased it. You know, I didn't buy it off the street from nobody. I brought it, legally.
I hate it,
yeah,
but I cannot give you that vest.
yeah.
I'm sorry. We can't.
You can't make no exceptions. I mean, you're
No,
the sheriff,
sir.
Mr. Joy.
I know who the hell I am.
The statute says that the sheriff can actually give you the vest
If
back.
the law
Yeah.
said I cannot do that, I am not the law. I represent the law.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Okay.
definitely am. And I appreciate you giving me the water. I appreciate you talking to me.
Okay, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
So I mean, what's the process? Because I need the vest back. What's the process of me getting the vest back? Do I have
no
to?
process.
There's no process.
Because you can't get the vest back because you listened.
I mean, can I like file a petition? I mean, to the court because I mean it's
No.
it's less than $1,000, so it's a small claims court. I mean, can I go to magistrate court and try
They
to?
will not give you a case based on something we took from you according to the law.
Law. A felon.
Yeah.
You're a felon.
I mean, they're not going to do that.
Right. Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Why do you
Yes, sir.
think they took it to start with?
To be honest with you, I have no idea.
Because you were a felon, probably.
Yeah. To
And
be
you
honest
ain't
with
supposed
you,
to
yeah.
have possession of that.
I wasn't even home. I only noticed they was in my house after I got out a few days later, and I saw the Ring cameras. That's the only way I noticed they was in the
Well,
house.
I'm sorry
Yeah.
you don't understand, but I cannot give you the vest. Okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You mind if I get one of these candies?
Absolutely not. You load up.
I appreciate
I
you.
can't give you the vest. You can have that whole bowl of candy if you want. All right?
Hey, Mr. Joy, I appreciate you talking to me, sir. Yes,
I'm
sir.
sorry, but
No problem, man. No
just the
problem.
way it is,
Yes,
my
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. All right, boss man. Have a good one. Yes, sir. Have a good one. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. All right. How's it going, boss man? All right. All right. Yes, sir. I don't know my way out of
got
here
you,
now.
man.
All
I
right.
got you.
Yeah. Yeah, but with the story I was saying, that's the reason I keep that vest in my
I get
house.
it, man. I
Yeah.
get it. But, you know, I mean,
Ask Robin Rose about that situation I said. He was there, man.
I know.
Yeah,
I get that too. But,
Yeah.
but you know,
Yeah.
the sheriff, he's going to stand on the letter of the law.
Right,
You know,
right,
he ain't-
absolutely.
He ain't going to give you that vest back.
Right.
Like you said, ain't nothing for him even going to get another one.
Yeah.
But just hopefully we don't have to come to your house again.
That joke is expensive. I can't
know that.
afford it
We
right
buy
now.
them all the time,
All
man.
right. Hey, have a good one now. Yes, sir. All right. All right, boss man. Yep. All right.
How long
Have a
ago
good
it was?
It was
Excuse me, excuse me,
a month
excuse me.
ago.
A month ago?
Cigarette. Yeah,
What's up, boss man? All right.
Come on, let's go get your cigarette. Come on.
Hope you be all right, boss man.
We gonna get them straight.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, ma'am.